I've been trying to figure out a way to film it that made any kind of sense at all. This is the best I could come up with, so if it doesn't work out as well as I had hoped, sorry in advance. Also, I'm at the tail end of a cold, so if I cough a little bit or if I'm sounding a little bit weird, sorry about that. So, let's get started. Now, this isn't every knife I own. This is simply the ones I've acquired in the last couple of months since getting back into the whole knife collecting hobby. So, here we go. Benchmade Griptilian. Not sure why the camera went out of focus there. But full-size Benchmade Griptilian, plain edge. This is my EDC Griptilian. This is my other one. This was my first Benchmade and my first Benchmade Griptilian here. Combo edge, black blade of course. The handle is that Coyote Brown or Desert Tan. The reason I bought the second one was because I didn't want to dirty this one up. I just thought it was too nice, so I got two of them, which is cool. Let's see. Large Kershaw Cyclone. Thanks to Looking For Me Marbles on turning me on to that knife. Also part of my EDC rotation. As well as the Kershaw Scallion with the green handle, satin blade. Love this knife. Great little knife. I love the way the blade shape is, kind of has that wave in it. Has a nice solid lockup too. And of course, you know, you got the little lock there just in case you decide to use it. But that's the Kershaw Scallion. And another one I bought just because I liked it was the all black version. This one does not get carried though. Most of my knives with black blades I never carry. If nothing else, I'll buy a second knife of that version that design. Like I got two Scallions, two Griptilians, so I can carry one and keep one looking good. So two Kershaw Scallions. This is the Kershaw Centofonte Onion. Another knife I bought. Love the blade shape there. Also, really nice cranberry color handles. But for those who don't know, the Scallion is larger than this knife. I thought the Centofonte Onion was going to be bigger than it was, or at least the size of the Scallion. It's probably more like the size of the Kershaw Chive. Still a great knife that I'll probably buy another one of. Kershaw Half Ton. Most of us are familiar with this. This is the Kershaw Zing. It does have the flipper up here, but it's not a assisted opening, so I just use the thumb studs. And this is the one that has the tool work done on the blade, both sides. Got a great tip on it, sharp as all get out as well. Next up is a Hen and Rooster Trapper. This is the Red Planet. Trying to let you guys see the handle there. This is the CRKT Luma Beaner. And if you see that black button just below my thumb, you'll see it has the little LED light. And it's good because this is the little door where you'll change the batteries out, so you can change the batteries, which is good. This is my one and only buck knife. The Buck Smidgen. Cool little knife, I think for like 10 to 12 bucks or something. I think it's cool. Could be a neck knife. I got the little keychain thing on there at the moment. Either way, this is the Boker Plus Arbolito. This is something I picked up at the gun show last month. Cool little knife. It's got a bit of the jimping up here, so you get a nice firm grip on it. Really high quality leather sheath. And it just slides on down in there. Great little knife. Next up, a fairly recent purchase is the Boker Plus Gnome. I like this knife. I think it's cool. I think it looks good. But for those who saw the unboxing of this, don't do what I did and grab the sheath like this and yank the knife out, because what you're going to end up doing is cutting your finger off. If you're not wearing it around your neck, pinch the sheath and pull the knife out. This is the Boker Plus Kalashnikov. Obviously the non-automatic version, since I had to open it up there. I did buy the springs to turn this into the switchblade version, but the blade will need modifications for the springs to fit properly. And since I know nothing about it, I don't have the tools for it. Basically, I have a very good quality, very sharp Kalashnikov manual knife, which is cool. I mean, I like it. Next up is the Cold Steel Pocket Bushman. It's got a heavy duty lockup on it. It does have a pocket clip here, and I did EDC this for a couple of months. Even though it's a huge ass knife, damn near a machete, I like it. Got good edge retention on the blade. Got a hell of a tip on it. I just think it's a great knife. Not the fastest deploying knife, but nothing else you could always break somebody's nose with slapping them with it. This is the Victorinox Trekker in camo. I haven't carried this knife yet, so I can't really tell you much about it, about, you know, its uses or anything, but we're all pretty familiar, I think, with Victorinox. I think it's a cool blade. I'm glad I picked it up. This is the HK Instigator by Benchmade. Designer is Snody. I forget his first name, but Snody is a knife designer from Texas. This is a first production, numbered, so that's cool. First saw this knife on John Wayne Colt 45's channel, but he has the actual Benchmade version, so I like that. I might still pick up one of those if I find one. Next up is a couple just cheap little folder knives from Frost Cutlery. Not sure the name of them, but they're little, they're cheap. I thought they looked cool. Next up, really interesting knife. This is a World War II German military issue paratrooper gravity knife. And what makes a gravity knife is this little trigger here. You open that up. You're going to have to press it down. And there you go. Also, it has this ice hardened spike here. Likely used for untangling parachute lines. This is a paratrooper knife after all. So, cool knife.